All right, guys, welcome back to the TnT Podcast. As usual, your hosts Tristan and Trevor. Thank you guys for joining us, and thanks for the love on the last couple of ones. And if any of y'all are here from my channel, welcome and thanks for joining. So Trevor and I watched a new a little known movie called Obsession, and it screwed both of us up a little bit.
Yeah, it's yeah. to say the least. Yeah.
Like, fantastic movie. Curry Barker did a fantastic job. But holy crap, was that a tense and very uncomfortable movie.
Yeah. Which it's kind of crazy how how chill the actor seems in person.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then she's able to just flip like that and then just be creepy as hell. It's so creepy. And I think not only is it creepy in what she does, but I think the underlying problem of, first of all, the guy who, for whatever reason, is kind of such a puss that he can't seem to do anything about it, or rather won't. And then her unfailing loyalty to him in very screwed up way is all tied together, just so
Well, the thing is, and spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, I would maybe not watch this yet. But if you're planning on watching it, it's a fantastic movie. I definitely would recommend. But for me, it's like Hereditary, where it's just so uncomfortable. It's a fantastic movie. It's great, but it's a hard watch, and even the more that you think about it too, because Bear is the main character, and he starts out as what you think is a sympathetic character, and then throughout the movie he's arguably the bigger monster, because at a certain point he knows what he did, especially that scene where he's on the helpline with the dude, and he's and he asks is her love real, and the helpline attendant, played by Curry Barker, he said something to the effect of just because you chose this for her doesn't make it any less real, or something like that. It's freak, dude, that is that is tough. And he just throughout the movie becomes such a piece of crap, because they do a really good job of flipping him from being a sympathetic character to an irredeemable, horrible person.
Yeah, I don't the thought behind all the characters is so good in general.
Yeah.
And how you're just kind of thrown into a scenario, and then you just kind of figure it out as it goes. There's not backstory. You're just hey, there's this group of friends, and
you're dropped into a group of friends that seem that genuinely feels like an organic group of friends too.
Yeah, it seems like a regular, in your 20s, late 20s friend group, any kind of set of ordinary people would have, where you have that, more outliers, and then you have the loud guy, you got the guy who has zero confidence in anything, and you have the weird tension in the friendship, that she wants to be with him but doesn't really know how, and is they've been friends forever, and she's worried about ruining it, and then has a crazy lady smash through the car window and
beat her head with a brick.
And continue. Did she Yeah, that's right. She beat it with a brick. That's right. And then I thought she slammed it into the steering
she had
wheel
like
too.
So she had the brick on the steering wheel, and then she had the other girl's head in her hands and was just like slamming it into the brick that was resting on the steering wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, if it isn't already obvious, spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, we said spoilers. If you're still here, the movie is getting ruined for you. That's your fault.
Yeah.
We blame you.
There is serious spoilers for sure, and I would recommend watching it, especially like it's not like typical movie horror, like a bunch of jump scares or stuff like that.
A bunch of really cheap jump scares.
Yeah, and it's not like insanely gory except for the one part.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the one, like,
it's mostly like
part of it.
Psychological horror stuff.
Yeah.
And
very suspenseful.
Yeah. Like it's always the annoying thing is there's so much suspense and then you don't know like what's going to happen next. And you don't know if it's going to be a jump scare. You don't know if it's just going to be her standing in the corner and doing something weird. Or I think the most like kind of frightening part of it is like the change of music when she snaps back into herself. And it's
or like the music cuts when she snaps back.
Yeah,
like
it's
when
just
she
snaps
back into her original.
And then
like actual Nikki, and then goes from Nikki to Freaky Nikki and all that.
Yeah. The behind the scenes is pretty cool too, but it's a good movie, and I'm really interested to see what he does in his next film because he's already working on it. I'm pretty sure.
Is it a film or is it a TV show? Because I was thinking it was a TV show or like a short series.
Let's Curry Barker next.
But it's in the same timeline.
Movie. Anything But Ghosts. Yeah. It's set in the same fictional universe as Obsession.
Because like I know I've heard stuff about like seeing her hauled away in handcuffs and all that kind of stuff. Which like
there's like a tie back apparently on a TV where it's like a woman found guilty of murder of 3 people or something like that.
Yeah, I think whatever. It was 2, but yeah.
Well, but but no, it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3 because she killed all 3 of them. I mean, she didn't kill the last guy, but
she didn't kill Bear.
But he overdosed, and that's they probably tied it to her or something. But I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm interested to see how that ends up happening.
Yeah, for sure. And like the other part of it too is like I touched on the fact that Bear just becomes just an irredeemable person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the mental implications for Nikki as well, because like when he dies and she's finally not bound by the wish, then she has to deal with the ramifications of what the wish version of her did. Even though it wasn't her, it was still her body, and there's no way to disprove that. So like at best case scenario, she gets locked up in like a mental institution. Worst case scenario, she goes to prison.
Yeah, best case she pleads psycho and wins in that regard.
And like it's implied that she is kind of a passenger in her own body. Yeah. And like, especially like the party scene, I didn't catch it at first, but like, what was it? She was like screaming, it's not me," or something. And like starts trying to kill herself. Yeah. She starts trying to stab herself in the face with the broken glass bottle before she snaps back. And it's like, it seems like when she takes control, it's like a split second, like a little bit of a lag before the wish version of her actually takes back over, is able to regain control. So she gets a couple seconds of control of her own body, and then ends up like just snapping back and becoming this alternate version of herself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I wonder if there is something it's based off of. Like if there's some kind of
there's a lot of like bad wish stories, like you made a terrible wish and it comes true, and then you realize that your wish was not good.
Yeah, not as good as it sounded in word form.
Yeah.
Or it's taken the wrong way in kind of a like possession way. Because like in theory, the wish could have been fine in theory if it didn't just make her crazy. Like that.
Yeah,
that's
but the thing is, it turns against her.
Yeah. Because like the whole start with the dead cat, like that was already not normal. And then, all the other things, like it just, it doesn't, like if the wish hadn't been possession and had just been like influence over anything else, then it would have probably been okay. But I mean, I'm not saying like okay in terms of what is the term I'm looking for? In terms of
morality?
Like, yeah, being morally okay, because it wouldn't be. But in terms of like her actually being somewhat normal, it would be okay. She would be fine, and not, try and make him a dead cat sandwich.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and so like there's the other part to that too, where it's like the wish, it's not a regular possession movie where it's like the wish is like a demon or something and it possesses her. It's like the wish itself like overwrote her feelings, emotions, and like autonomy.
Yeah.
And takes
like
her
it doesn't
over rather than a separate entity.
Well, like it doesn't, like it also doesn't understand humans. Like what humans do. It's like it takes its own adaptation of what he's asking and then gets it really wrong. Like extremely wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy. And like the fact that he said, I wish that Nikki would love me more than anyone else in the world, and that she is also part of that. Like, she loves him more than she loves herself.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's good. But like, dude, just the amount of YouTubers who have been making so many good horror movies lately, like not that it's been a ton, but like Markiplier with Iron Lung, which was also a really good movie. Kane Parsons with The Backrooms, which was also a really good movie. Some people thought it was, boring and stuff. Mainly the people who aren't really a huge fan of the original, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like an ARG or whatever, the original, like, Blender content on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to, like, Obsession is its own storyline.
Yeah.
But, like, Backrooms and Iron Lung are movie adaptations of something that already existed.
Yep.
And so, like, the Backrooms I enjoyed because of just, one, it was cool, and it was, it had a little bit more, it looked better. It actually had real people in it and stuff. But
not just a camera that was bobbing throughout the facility.
Yeah, and like there already there isn't a ton of information on it. Like
I mean, there is a lot of information. Like the more that you deep dive into,
there's a lot of information, but there's
storytelling.
But there's a lot of jumps and stuff that have to be made. I mean, it's similar, like with example to like the FNAF series.
Yeah,
and like there is a crazy amount of lore and
which also disappointing movies, but
yeah, like they're cool in the aspect that it's brought into a movie and it's entertaining.
The first one I would argue is better in it, but it still doesn't. Like,
I haven't seen the second one yet, so
yeah.
Which I will. I think I have that one already, but
yeah.
I need to. I'm gonna watch that one at some point because I'd like to see if it's okay. Because that one wasn't, like, if it had been directed or, and maybe I'm wrong in this, but if it had been directed or at least had some kind of direction from the, original game's creator, I think that would have been better. But
bro, dude, if Markiplier could make a FNAF movie,
yeah,
that would be sick.
That would be really well done. That
Markiplier,
would be really cool.
Long-standing friend of the channel. Hey, if you get an opportunity, please.
Can you please spend a large budget and please create that for us and the rest of the people also most likely wanting that.
Yeah, and give Trevor and I a cameo too because we're both really good looking. It'll boost sales.
Yeah, it'll be really good. Be the comedic relief like the taxi driver in the first one.
We're just in the credits as idiot 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's like the intro to some movies where like certain horror movies where it's just some random people and then they get killed and then it shows the whole movie afterwards. Yeah, that'd be cool. But like Backrooms is cool. Iron Lung, it was really well done as far as the cinematography, the just like the movie aspect of it, but it was like, not to say that I'm disappointed by it because I really didn't have any expectations of like how that was going to be done because I watched him and other people play the game and there's really like no story in the game. Is as far as the game goes,
it's not direct story. It's all like
implied
in environmental storytelling.
Yeah, and there's just not that much material there, and so I was like, how in the hell is he going to turn that into a full movie? That's a lot. That's a lot of runtime to try and make that amount stretch. And obviously, he did extra stuff that wasn't in the game, but. Like just the way it was shot, the way the people talk to each other, and the like psychological kind of he's losing it was cool as well. And then the whole almost like entity thing at the end where somehow there's something in the pool, or maybe the pool itself is like a giant entity and is able to talk to him. Like it was really, I had no idea. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Like kind of just like this took a turn.
Well, and like another cool aspect was like when he gets pulled back up and like blasts him with radiation.
Yeah, and he didn't know it was the X-ray machine.
And you don't know it's an X-ray machine up until that point.
Yeah.
And so all the bones and the skeletons, it's like, oh,
you don't know if they were alive or not.
Yeah. What is that? What does this creature have on it? Is it just the bones of a creature, or is that just a legit creature? And it's like there's a part where it's like it looks like a cave or something, and the creature's like in it, and then he takes another picture and it's not there.
Yep.
And so then it's like stuff like that where it's just really cool. the way they did it.
I'm trying to remember. I'd have to go back and watch the game again, but I'm trying to remember if that was part of like the kind of plot twist of the game. I mean, when you think about it, it has to be something that's not visible light spectrum. But in the game, I'm really trying to remember if that was talked about. I think it was. I think I remember something about it being an X-ray machine and not, just a regular camera, because it's all blood or some kind of red something.
Well, it's human blood. I'm pretty sure in the game it's because I watched a breakdown of it. I thought it was confirmed human blood in the game.
I don't remember, which also opens up an entire other thing of questions. First of all,
how is there a planet of human blood?
Yeah, how is there a planet of human blood? And unless it's somehow artificially created or it just so happens to match human blood, why is there so much of it? It's kind of concerning. I mean, if Red Cross found it, they would have hit the jackpot, but like why is there so much blood on a planet? And
it just so happens to be O negative.
Or it just so happens to be the one that can't go to anybody else. O positive.
Yeah. Well, O positive can only go to O positive.
Yeah, but is the universal receiver. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That would be.
It's O positive. You could just drop any type of other human blood in there, but you could never use it for anybody else. The Red Cross finds it and they're like, damn.
They're like, wait, guys, we hit the jackpot. And then it's that, and they're like, oh man, there's only like.
Also, like, what if that blood has like AIDS or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Fish AIDS. I don't know.
Fish AIDS.
Like, I don't like. It would be cool if. I don't know if it would be cool if the original game creator made a second game in continuance to maybe
the blood drips onto Mark in the movie and he just gets AIDS.
Yeah. The computer like thing inside's like, you have now contracted AIDS. He's like, what? You have now contracted 8 different STDs all at the same time.
At that point, do you really even have a reason to live anymore?
I mean, he was already on kind of a suicide mission, which I think
like
he knew and then kind of didn't want to believe it, but
also like that would be such a peaceful way to go too, just slowly run out of oxygen.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty painless as far as ways to die, but drowning is not, especially drowning in blood. But then the blood, like
somebody blood bended and like held him up in the middle of the.
It like the blood became alive and started holding him down and stuff. And cool creative thinking with that, but just like, how do you come up with that? Like, where are you just like, okay, let's brainstorm. Let's see. We're gonna make the blood turn into the human algae from War of the Worlds, and then it's gonna tie him down and do this. Which that's actually also another movie I just watched again recently, and I forgot so much about that movie because like I knew it was.
Is that the one with Chris Pratt?
No, that's with Tom Cruise.
Oh,
War of the Worlds.
Okay, yeah. So okay.
From like 2000 and
for some reason, I'm mixing that and what was it? War of Tomorrow or something?
The Tomorrow War, I think. It's the Tomorrow War. Yeah,
because that one has Chris Pratt.
Yes. Yeah.
And actually pretty cool, like fairly unique alien design too, which I thought was kind of the coolest part of it. Because like I feel like aliens in movies nowadays, they just always look kind of generic.
Yeah. Well, even the War of the Worlds, they were pretty interesting because they were three-legged. And I didn't remember, first of all, I didn't remember anything about the like algae stuff that was growing off of ground up humans, essentially. And then I also don't remember the house getting invaded when he's down in the bunker with the other dude, or down in the basement with the other guy who's kind of crazy. And then there's like 3 or 4 aliens that come down there and just start poking around for some reason. But like definitely his acting in that movie is not particularly great in certain spots, but and obviously CGI has come a long way. But as far as some of the more like open landscape shots of just fire and, you know, like 6 of those giant machines all walking across in a line, grabbing people or just dematerializing people, I guess. It's pretty cool.
Have you seen Spectral? It was a Netflix original movie, I think. But like,
so
to the human eye, you can't see it, but through like their specific, was it infrared, or was it, I can't remember if it was like infrared or their own like particular type of camera that they were making or something. But
I don't think I watched it, but I'm pretty sure my mom or something like that watched it a long time ago.
I haven't watched in a while. I remember thinking it was a decent movie, but I haven't watched it in some time. I think that'd be an interesting one to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, I would be interested in that. Oh yeah, from 2016.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, that'd be.
I recognize.
Another one that you and I need to watch is Sinners. If I remember right, I think it's directed by Jordan Peele.
Really?
Yeah. And that was another one that I know, like, a ton of people loved.
Yeah, with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. Yeah.
Yep. I keep meaning to watch it. I
keep seeing like shorts and stuff on it, and I'm like,
so that's another one that I've intentionally stayed away from shorts. If I see something and I know it's from that movie, I skip it immediately because like I don't want to ruin the movie.
Yeah.
Like I want to be surprised when I watch it.
There's a new John Wick documentary. What? Oh, never seen before footage and story behind the John Wick 2014 phenomenon.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you didn't know that John Wick was a documentary this whole time?
Yeah, well, it's a 2-hour and 6-minute documentary called Wick is Pain.
That's my favorite combat documentary, homie.
Yeah, yeah, John Wick 3 is just a documentary.
Just like Inglourious Bastards was, or not Inglourious Bastards, Fury was a documentary about World War II.
Yeah.
You know how they killed the H-man in the theater or whatever.
Yeah, I don't I don't think I've seen that one. I think I've seen some snippets here and there, but I haven't watched the entire movie.
That's that Fury? No, I think that was Inglourious Bastards. I'm getting 2 Brad Pitt movies mixed up. I think it was Inglourious Bastards, where he's like, we're doing one thing and one thing only, killing Nazis.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure that was Inglourious Bastards.
Very Brad Pitt line. So
yeah. Have you watched Fight Club?
No.
Oh, dude, we need to watch that. It's a good movie.
Fight Club. Does that also have Brad Pitt in it?
Yeah, Brad Pitt's like the alter ego of the main character. I probably shouldn't say too much and ruin it, actually.
Which
I'll
Fight Club?
I'll leave it at that.
The 1999. Oh, Edward Norton's in it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, Edward Norton.
Jared Leto. Also,
yeah.
A guy named Meatloaf. What the hell?
Yeah, Meatloaf is a singer.
Oh. Okay. And also
you and I should watch that.
Helena Bonham, who played Bellatrix in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's a lot of big actors in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you and I should definitely watch that one.
Dude, Jared Leto looks so weird.
Brad Pitt was pretty shredded in that movie too.
Yeah. Well, there's another movie, and you've probably seen the short from it too, where it's Brad Pitt as the main character, and he's in some like.
We talking about Bullet Train?
No. He's in some like small town, and there's a specific scene that went all over YouTube and stuff, YouTube Shorts and whatnot,
with like a kind of redneck dude,
more of like a hillbilly, super skinny crackhead,
yeah,
who like,
yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Slices his tire, and then Brad Pitt's like, "You're gonna change that tire," and then the guy's like, "No." And
bro, I know the name of the movie.
Yeah, because I've been interested to see, because that looks like a good movie.
As soon as I see this, I'm going to be irritated.
F1 Fight Club. Woo! Don't knock that over. Oh yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's been so many. Wait, what? Wait, they're making...
This is the fun part of the podcast where Trevor and I look at our phones.
They're making a second World War Z movie.
Are they? Are they really?
Yeah, expectations point towards a premiere in late 27 or 28.
Bro, they keep saying that's it's been canceled like 3 times now.
Yeah, because there's one poster with Brad Pitt. There's another poster with Tom Cruise. There's another poster where Brad Pitt's a zombie, which I'm pretty sure most of these are AI generated, but...
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think is the one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't know why I said it like that. That. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a number of movies that we should watch that I keep meaning to. I just never do. I never think about it when I have a chance.
Well, that's the thing, is like the other problem I have as well is I will think of a movie and then forget to save it or forget to write it down, and then I forget the movie. Yep.
But yeah, there's just been so many good movies though coming out from YouTubers and stuff, because they're putting out stuff that people are actually wanting and not just DEI slop. Like, and that's part of the reason that I feel like Obsession felt like a real friend group, because it wasn't
like super scripted.
It wasn't a Chinese chick and then a black dude and a Mexican girl and a gay white dude. Like it it was
it was just kind of like
just regular basic white dudes.
Yeah, which
like,
if you're in the same, for the majority of the US, if you're kind of in the same area, that is the most likely thing to happen.
Yeah.
And go, because they all and they go to college or something like that too. Or no, they were high school friends or something like that.
Yeah. They were trying to get into college. One of the girls
was trying to get into college. Yeah,
go to like art school or like tattoo for tattooing.
Yeah.
And that's another interesting detail that I also didn't notice at the end of Obsession until going back and looking at it again. Is at the end, you know how Sarah is, you know, dead
presented in the chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Nikki is actually wearing her clothes and also has tattoo somewhat. It's meant to match Sarah's tattoos, like probably marker or something like that on her arms.
Yep.
So that she looks like Sarah.
Yeah.
Like that's something that I didn't like. I noticed, but I didn't like notice. I noticed that she had tattoos, and I was like, I don't remember seeing that before. But I didn't understand the implication there.
Can you imagine what would have happened if
he hadn't taken the medicine?
If he hadn't overdosed or had thrown up in time and possibly avoided overdosing?
That's another thing that also makes him, like, it's another thing that's added that makes him even more irredeemable, which was actually an idea by the guy who did the acting for him. The guy who played Bear.
Yeah.
Was like, hey, instead of having him take the medicine and just die or like overdose, like, I think to add an extra layer of like, this dude is a terrible person and selfish, like, just like have him try to make himself throw up so that he can live. Which is like that's a good, and like the fact that Curry Barker was actually like down to take other people's opinions of certain things too is just really cool.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like big like directors and stuff that are just like, they have a vision and they want it
the highway.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're going to do it this way. And like, that's why there's certain actors that really like to work with certain directors, because
there are certain actors who are great at like ad-libbing.
Yeah.
And like, oh yeah, like, and it makes a lot of times like ad-libs make the scene. And it's like, yeah, this super famous scene right here was actually an ad-lib. And it's like, I don't see how it could have gotten any better than that. Like, it's cool when, because ultimately actors and actresses are artists in their own right.
Yeah.
Like, they're there to act a certain role and do a certain thing, but also because they're the one acting it out, if they're given the freedom to actually do a little something, as long as they're not overdoing it, kind of like with a drummer overplaying a song or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you put a good drummer somewhere, he can change a drum beat and make it sound really good and even better than the original. But if you put in somewhat new drummer in there who is less experienced and has less self-control, he might ruin the scene. So like, there's kind of the balancing act there, of like knowing when to present your idea and what ideas are actually good. And I feel like that one was a really good addition to the story.
Yeah. And kind of what you were saying about the friend group too, that was one thing I liked as well, that certain people may dislike as well. But like a lot of swearing, a lot of, just more casual conversation in the friend group is like, that's a lot of people's friends groups. That's just how they talk. That's how a lot of people talk.
Yeah.
In that age group. And I feel like that's something that a lot of films get wrong when they're trying to like portray a friend group or whatever, where it's, you know, it is a lot of heavily scripted, stick to the script commentary. And
picture perfect friend group.
Yeah, where, oh, you need to talk like this so it builds more suspense, or it you know, it portrays a very specific message, when there's a lot of it that is just like talking. Like essentially he just gave them like, here's what you need to talk about it how you would. And then that's how it is. And when it's done like that, it feels so much more real, because that's how people talk to each other when they know each other and are friends and stuff. And so that was really cool. And it's like, I can understand certain people not caring for as much of the swearing and stuff, but like, if you're wanting a film to be very, you know, realistic as far as how a group of friends would,
like authentic,
how they would, you know, be around each other and stuff, that's pretty true. Like, as far as the partying and stuff, like, that's something that is just dependent on the friend group and whatnot. But there's a lot of other things you could dive into to be like, oh, well, you know, this is very unlikely or whatever. But as far as how they talk to each other, and also the other guy, Bear's friend, I can't remember his name. But anyways, just like even him, just I feel like, I mean, obviously we don't fully know the dynamic of the entire friend group because you're just kind of thrown into it, but kind of the more, you know, like skeptical
Ian,
more skeptical, like, oh, you know, I wish for $1 million, and then it happens and he's like, whoa, what the hell? But if it just wasn't for Bear being just such a pushover on everything and like having zero confidence in himself to do anything, it would have, there are a lot of things could have been saved from that. Like, you know, how many times could he have just called the police after her doing something quite messed up or possibly illegal? Arizona time.
I love the movie, but holy crap. And from what I heard, there might be like a director's cut, like an unrated director's cut of it, which I would be very interested to see what they add in, because like, it's already a really good movie, but they toned it down for more mass appeal. Just like a lot of movies where they have the main release, which is for mass appeal, and then they release a director's edition that like most people aren't going to like as much, either because it's longer or because maybe slower pace or whatever. But it gives you more story. So like, I'm really interested to see what comes of that. And if they even end up releasing it, but that would be dope.
I hope he does, because I would be interested to see that and just have a more kind of fleshed out, you know, dynamic of the whole thing. Would be
There was
cool.
a lot of flesh out in that movie.
Yeah, there was.
Especially Sarah.
Yep. Everything was out there in the chair. dead.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many movies that are out right now that I want to watch. I just don't think about it. But on a different topic, I had told you a little bit about like I got the camera and everything, and I've been doing some content on my other channel.
Yeah.
Starting to do some vlog stuff. I'm just waiting on certain things to come in, like for my helmet and whatnot. But I know you know this. This is more so for audience. But if you want to see some vlog stuff from me, my channel is President Guppy on YouTube. If you want to see some vlog stuff, and ideally once Trevor gets back down here to South Carolina, maybe start seeing him in some of those vlogs too, and like maybe some behind the scenes type of stuff for the podcast, because we have plans for doing like IRL, like an IRL podcast where we're both in the same room, like on a couch or whatever. And so it'd be cool to like kind of show the setup, or like pre-recording activities or whatever else, or just like buddies BS and running to grab coffee or something like that. But that's kind of the plan, is to actually build this up, because, well, it would be kind of dope to be able to make money off of this and be able to feed it back in and make the podcast better, while also having more money in our pockets, or be able to do stuff like say charities or whatever that we're actually interested in.
Yeah.
And like that's down the road a ways, but like that's kind of a goal that we're trying to get to.
Yeah, and ideally, I mean, even if it's just improving someone else's life just a little bit by, giving some downtime to listen to something, or, something to just enjoy. Like, I don't necessarily want to be doing anything super crazy as far as like, oh yeah, I just decided to take the budget and go to Japan for a month or something. Like,
yeah,
something like that, where, let's be real, who's the real person that's benefiting here? Yeah, I don't first of all, I don't really have a reason, like, that many places I really would want to go. Like,
I mean, I'd love to visit Japan at some point, but not for a month.
No.
Like maybe a week or so.
Yeah, like there's a few places that would be cool to go, like, once for a short amount of time, but not to try and like play it over video or a vlog, or be like, yeah, we're going to do this and going to do that, and then, it's just, I don't like people that do that, because it's kind of like, we know who you're doing it for, and yeah, you're still working kind of, but you get to go do all these fun things. And
yeah, which, like, there's not something inherently wrong with doing that. And like, ultimately the podcast does take work, and yeah, at some point we're going to want to see some personal gains from that as well.
Yeah.
That's not like the whole reason we're doing it, but at the same time, it does cost time and money to even right now to put what we are into it, like the gear that we're using and whatnot. We've had to spend money on that.
Yeah.
Not that was specifically for a podcast.
No,
but like,
helps,
we do want
to, but
we do want to like upgrade our equipment, be able to get, a decent camera once we're able to actually do
in-person stuff,
in-person stuff, and mics for said podcast, and like that kind of stuff. And so like, it does cost money. Oh, you can see the ducks in the top corner out the window.
Oh,
I just noticed that. Yeah. That's it's Peanut and the girl, I can't remember her name, but yeah. But like, it would be cool at some point to be able to make money off of this that we can put back into the podcast and like raise the quality for everyone listening. Maybe hire an editor. That would be huge.
Yeah.
Right now it's just not doable, and right now this is more of a hobby. It'd be cool to make it like an actual stream of income where we could spend more time on it because we're actually making money off of it. But
yep,
but like,
we'll just have to see where it goes. We'll just have to see what happens, and ideally if it does go somewhere and we can do in-person stuff or interact more with you guys, then that would be really cool.
Have more guests on.
Yeah. Like we can just...
Or guests in general.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with, over the internet and stuff, or, doing something even in person if it got that big, which is a little bit of a pipe dream right now, because that's a long way down the road.
Unless you guys start sharing us with everyone and we like blow up.
Yeah.
And
share it with unsubscribe. Do that.
Yeah. Get us on there with our whole 8 subscribers or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying
it's not impossible
that I would. I'm not saying that I'd complain. I definitely wouldn't, because I think those guys are pretty dope, and I think a lot of their charities and like causes that they help is honorable, and they just seem like a legit group of dudes. Like they seem like they're actually willing to help each other out with whether that's content ideas or, hey, can you look this over and make sure it looks good, or whatever, or just even helping financially with other stuff, like certain cases and stuff that are going on in New York right now with angry cops, which again, honorable. But yeah, like it would be dope to get to that point eventually, and it is very much a dream right now, very much not something that we're visualizing as a reality, but it is a goal.
Yeah.
And if we get the support that we need to be able to do all that, it's not impossible. It's not completely out of the question. And one thing that would really, really help us too to, be, I don't want to say more interesting, but be more engaged with viewers and stuff would be to actually get viewer interaction, such as comments, likes, mainly comments though, of like, hey, I thought this part was funny, or hey, you guys should look into this as like a talking point for a podcast, or stuff like that. Because as we said in the last podcast, it's really easy for us to read all the comments right now. It's not like we have a ton of people, and so like if you're sticking around to this point and you're seeing this, then like please give it a shot, message us, check out our other channels, which we probably should link our other channels in the description as well. But like I'm trying to do more vlog content right now. I just got a new camera, and I'm getting stuff for like my motorcycle helmet and all that stuff, so I can do kind of moto vlogs, just regular vlogs too, and just like kind of day on the life type of stuff. And Trevor and I both have gaming channels, which my gaming channel is kind of stagnant right now. Just because I kind of got burnt out on it, putting work and effort into it to see nothing. And that's where like this kind of content, where Trevor and I are here making a podcast, it's not just me putting work into something to gain nothing. Because Trevor and I enjoy just talking too, and so this is just a fun time for us to kind of not be distracted by games or YouTube or whatever, and just sit and have actual genuine conversations. And so like I enjoy that aspect of it personally.
Which there definitely will be some gaming stuff probably down the road. The biggest thing is just neither of us really have the kind of YouTube personality of being able to solo a game and be very entertaining.
Talk to the camera.
It's just something like you have to learn that, and even still, if you're it's just hard to be able to do that. And so playing together or doing a co-op game or something like that.
Our style of humor feeds off of each other.
Yeah.
And like snowballs. Whereas like if I'm just sitting there doing stuff, like I might have a funny thing to add, but like I'm not the type of person who can just like make joke after joke and just be funny by myself, because I very much feed off of what other people are saying and then add to it. And that's kind of the same with you too.
Yeah. But definitely like kind of let us know what you want to see, what you want us to maybe touch on or talk about. It's not
you want really to see us touch each other
or that.
That's our OF content.
Yeah.
Only friends.
Click right here. Click right here in the link for the Fansly content.
Click the duck. Click the duck up in the corner. Up. Nope.
There you go.
There we go. Up there in that corner.
Yeah. Click the duck for only duck content. Or something.
Only ducks.
Only ducks.
Just make sure you put a U in there and not another vowel.
So it's like
because you might actually find something that you don't want to see.
It's like those live streams where you can donate bits and stuff to feed the animals, and that's the entire live stream is just that. It's just like he just has like a little Raspberry Pi hooked up, and it's like, okay, 100 bits is a couple of kernels, and like 1,000 bits is like a whole cup of kernels. And it's funny how well those channels do for some reason. It's weird that like people will be interested enough to do that. Yeah But I'm also like, how overfed are some of those animals?
Oh yeah.
Like, you see the ducks and whatever, they're just fat.
They're rotund.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should end this off soon, but I do want to say one more thing, kind of feeding off of the last thing that we were talking about with only ducks. So did I tell you, I'm not sure if I've told you this story, but one time when I was little, my dad was looking for something, and he was looking at a sporting goods store at their website. It was Dick's Sporting Goods.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes on the internet. I forget what he said he was looking for, but he types in dicks.com. And it pulled up a website that he did not want. And because he typed in dicks.com or www.dicks.com, it took him straight to the website rather than to the page where you can click on different websites.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting there, he's like, oh God. And so he see, now if you look up dicks.com, it pulls up Dick's Sporting Goods, because the internet has gotten a little bit better about not showing explicit content unless you really want it to.
Yeah.
As far as websites go. So I just thought that was funny. It just reminded me of that when You're talking about only
I can just imagine like your dad sitting on the couch or whatever on his laptop and just pulls it up, is like, no. No. Not fun.
That's not good.
This is not good anymore. I'm not having fun.
Why is it so big?
Why is there so much hair? All I wanted was
God. Oh no.
All I wanted was a sports jersey or whatever.
No, I think he was looking for like a bowling ball, like bag, like a
bowling. He found a bowling ball of else. Found
a different type of ball bag.
Yeah, found a different kind of ball. Not
He's looking for a bullet. He was looking for a bowling ball sack. All he found was a regular human one.
he searches ball bag and finds something completely not what he was looking for. He
goes
finds
to Dix.com, looks up ball bag.
He finds the Minions dick koozie. Remember that? And he's like, "What is that for?" Oh no! No, it was called the Willy Warmer. That's right.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Ginger Billy wiener washer soap or whatever.
Yeah, like who? First of all, who in the hell thought that would be a good idea? And what kind of climate are you gonna be in where that's actually going to be beneficial? Where would you need that? It just sounds so uncomfortable.
Or it's like the underwear where it's like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, or like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or the snowman, like a snowman one with the carrot nose.
Yeah, it's so like I can't
like how many people buy products. These?
I know,
like that's strictly a prank gift. That has to be. It has to just be a prank gift.
Well, like also, who the hell makes the 3.5 or 4 foot tall giant penis that Matt bought, and also I think Swagger Souls bought that too. They both just have one, and it's like, why? Oh, and then I think, was it Matt that brought his to Wildcats or something like that, and then they shot it a bunch with guns and just shredded it. It's so like, stupid. Where do you even how do you like why is that a thing you can buy? I don't even understand. There's a lot of dumb products and stuff, but
yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us again on the TnT Podcast. As usual, I've been Tristan.
This is Trevor.
And we get a Zelda ear cameo.
Zelda cameo.
Anyway, like I said before, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comments section if you're interested in seeing more of our podcasts and some other content that we'll probably end up working on, or even just our other channels. Check that out down in the description. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Boom. That's how it's done. Have a good one, y'all.
Goodbye. Bye.